Here we go. I'm gonna quickly check just to be safe that everything is fine.
I'm gonna close it. So
Welcome.
people are...
Everything is fine. It's definitely not. You're all fucked.
Is it?
Alright, we're live.
You're in the good place.
We're alive. For now.
I'm like waiting for something and it's not coming.
Yeah, I'm waiting as well. Come on
What the
now.
fuck? You motherfucker!
Wow, ruining traditions.
Wow.
Hello, cool cats and kids.
Ah.
There we go.
Now we can start streaming.
Jeez. I was like, oh dear mother of God.
Is it
what?
the thing now? Is it the thing now?
Apparently.
Yeah,
I hated it at first, but now we're just doing it every time, aren't we?
yeah. I mean, when he wasn't here, we were carrying it on. So.
Yeah.
It's kind of tradition now.
At some point, I am gonna make a short, which is just like Jonas, who
Yeah.
keeps on saying, "Hello, cool cats and kittens.
Exactly.
Hello,
It's
cool
like
cats and
1
kittens.
minute long.
Hello, cool cats and kittens."
I'm pretty sure we could do that after like 15 episodes or something. I don't know.
Probably. All right, but anyway, welcome back.
I have to do this for 50 episodes.
50, 100 at least. Come on, what are we paying you for?
I get paid for this?
Just for the "Hello, cool cats and kittens" thing, you get like a
Okay.
cent every single time.
And I have to give it to that crazy woman.
Yeah, exactly. Because half your pay goes to Shiloh. But anyway, with the introductions out of the way, let's go on with this because I don't think we have announcements apart from we're missing a Vincent tonight.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
vacation was apparently more important than D&D. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Vacation, so yeah.
It's fine. It means I won't get bullied for a session.
I mean, well, you say that.
that's funny. That's funny.
He,
that you think that.
he entrusted Shiloh to me, so.
Yeah.
I sacrifice myself for the
For the greater
missing
good.
of Ryan.
Anyway, so last session, you had a very interesting conversation with the coin maker. I also just realized I left my coins downstairs, which is annoying.
No.
So no coin maker today. I'm sorry, guys.
It's fine. I have a coin that I can flip. I can do that.
Nice.
It's really cool to flip the
It's
coin.
something. I don't know.
Something.
But anyway, you met up with the coin maker, had a little bit of an interesting chat. At which point you got a list of pretty much every single person that he's worked with for this entire shebang. A bunch of which were nicknames. A couple of them were from organizations that you already know. A couple of names on there that you recognized, including Lord Aaron. But it went very interestingly, and then you got a second question, and I don't even remember what the second question was because the first one was so interesting.
Is everyone helping you willingly?
Oh, right, the willingly and the non-willingly. Right. So there was that. After which he just up and disappeared. You went back to Relics, and then in there started investigating your new lead. Elvakri went to talk to a couple of the families, because first you actually went to Varillas, had a chat there, figured out that every single one of the Misserii on the lists magically disappeared.
The same day.
Mysteriously disappeared, not magically disappeared.
Coincidence.
Maybe magically, I don't know.
It's a kind of magic.
Elvakri then went to talk to a couple of the families of the lost. Ryu and Jed went to have a little bit of a look around the Mage Academy because several names came from there. You realize that there's a couple of teachers and students that are still active within the academy, although a bunch of them also disappeared. Sequita is drunk because why the fuck not?
And too late for dinner.
And Shiloh had a very interesting conversation with Lord Aaron, who wanted her to get someone addicted to drugs. That's literally what happened. That's
Please, kids, don't
apparently
do
that's how
drugs.
I write my campaigns now. I make people addicted to drugs. That's perfect.
This is
Totally
based
not
on
an issue. This is not
real
this is
stories.
not based on true stories.
Kids
At
don't
least
do
not that I
drugs.
know of. If your story represents this one a lot, I'm very sorry. I'm not trying to make fun of anything.
Yeah.
But that's how I read the story.
Don't do school, stay in drugs. I mean...
Yes.
And make sure to defeat your local demons.
Yeah. But anyway, I think last session we kind of ended off with all of you coming back home, or to the home that you currently have. I'm assuming sharing all the information that you have.
Sure.
So, you pretty much know everything that the rest has done, except for Sequida, who probably figures that out tomorrow once, she's no longer, what's the correct word at this point? Wasted? Unconscious?
Absolutely rat-arsed.
Tipsy.
I like that. Absolutely rat-ass. Let's go with that. That's the name of the episode now. Absolutely rat-assed. But yeah, so with all of that, what are you doing? Is the big question, I think.
Vomiting?
Okay.
Nice.
Well, I mean,
Probably. I don't know.
Does anyone know prestidigitation out of sheer curiosity?
Actually, hang on. Would drunkenness count as like
probably
a
does.
poison or a disease?
Yes. Poisoned.
Counts as a poison. Hang on.
That's the restoration.
Where is it?
I think the thing that you're looking for is the 5 hit point healing from lay on hands, and I think that's only diseases.
I don't know if Charlotte would even bother though.
I don't know.
Well, would you like me to clean up that little thing you have there? You have a little...
Barf stain.
Yeah.
I mean,
Want me to clean that up for you?
Sakurita has no idea you're even there. She's no idea who's even talking.
Nice.
Which is
Okay.
exactly while I'm doing it now, because now you might actually allow it.
Just do it. It's
So
just
we can do everything today, and she don't remember it.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, I cast a little prestidigitation on the barf stain that is on Sequida.
Sure. Disappears easily enough.
So,
The smell
about
can go away, but
shouldn't we rent the house or something, or can we like stay forever in that person's house?
At
question.
this point, they haven't kicked you out yet. Let me put it like that.
I mean, it was a
haven't-
Mysterio household, and the head of the Mysterio was finding us useful at the moment, so I would
Yes.
assume he's like, let them stay there for now.
Exactly.
Yeah. Squatter,
Quite a
you
quick-
can't get out. Right. Okay. So, do we really want to go on with the plan to corrupt the only non-corrupted family?
I personally don't think it's a good idea, but at the same
Also-
time, the only really lead that we have is that, and also Shiloh would be in quote unquote trouble if we don't. I'm not sure what the consequences are if she doesn't do it. So
She doesn't either.
yeah, it's just
Can only
So
assume
we
that
just wait off what happens and then do it.
it feels like he gave her this task as more of a trust exercise, so to speak,
Yeah.
as well as trying to fuck over the only non-corrupted family that we know of.
Yes.
But do
Yeah.
we have to?
Yes. Just here today, we were talking about seeing the city of corruption, and now
Well,
we
Shallow talk about it.
corruption is the only non-corrupted family. So it's a bit of a moral dilemma.
Can I ask a question to probably the DM or party? I don't know. Would there be a way to like thin out the drugs so that it would be still
Diluted.
doing? Yeah, so like so,
Can we?
so that it still happens, but it's less addicting to it, so that we can like give it to them, prove that we did them, because there'll probably be stories that they ate their plates or something. But then somehow not get addicted to it. Like, can we somehow dilute in the vials that were given to us?
Good idea.
I'm thinking.
I don't
The
think we
thing
can
is,
mix it
the thing
together.
is, right? I mean, to an extent, right? What you could do is if you lower the quantity of the drug in the same quantity that you give a person, then there's a very good chance that they will get less of the drug in their system, therefore they will be less addicted, have less hard effects from it. If you really want to make sure that they are, let's call it, protected against the drug, I'm going to need, and now I need to think about this, Sequid is on her ass, so I'm not going to ask her to roll. I mean,
Can I use
technically,
my alchemist tools for that?
you have alchemist tools?
Ooh.
Yeah, I have.
Do you have
Ooh.
proficiency in them?
I have.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I was actually going to ask you to roll something, but I will allow you to roll intelligence alchemist tools for that. Yes.
Nice.
Nice. Good shit.
And I'm actually going to say Jed and Ryu, the two of you, are parts of the Mage Academy, so you would have some sort of relationship to the relics of old. So I would say both of you, if you want to, you can make a nature check.
Okay.
So intelligence plus
Plus your proficiency bonus because you're proficient with.
And can I guide?
This is more of a trying to remember a specific piece of information.
yeah.
So I would say here you can't really guide yourself.
Oh no, it's not for myself. It's for I was gonna. It probably doesn't matter, but it was mostly for Elvakri mixing the things together or something. It wasn't for me. It was. But I don't think it matters because it's like. Right, I'm gonna. Ooh, my nature is only a flat 0. Wow, Jedediah is popping up though.
Nice.
I mean, if there's one moment to waste the bullshit point.
All right.
Ah, yes,
We're
this is
very
certainly
good with
drugs.
this. We're very good with this. Can do it.
Yes, I know what this is. It's drugs.
I will say the DC for the for Jed and Ryu was higher, but it was a 20. So I will say in this case, like, it is a little bit of a team effort between the three of you. Although Jed is mostly pulling most of the weight. So as I said, you can probably dilute this drug to a certain extent by just making sure that you have a lower quantity of the drug in a larger amount of what you're giving your target, so to speak. The big issue with that is that there's also a little bit of that. There's mostly the problem that, there's probably a reason Aaron is giving you this and is saying, like, give it to them. That's probably because he wants the target to get addicted. So you need to find a little bit of a way around that. And I would say with this, you do know that there's probably like a couple of basic herbs that you can get. I'm not going to ask you to pay for it or anything. I'm not talking about that, but some small things that you can put into the drug in order to maybe not nullify the effects, but at least make it easier to get over the addiction itself. Kind of, how you have like these nicotine patches that you can like use to like get over a cigarette, like similar to that, but then slightly different still, I guess.
Okay.
You can compare it to that pretty much. So you can do that if you so please.
But our mission was to make them addicted to it.
The mission technically to Shiloh was, you have 3 vials, make sure he gets addicted.
Shit. Fuck. So we have to find something to...
Like, here's the thing. You're not going to get, like, this methodology is not going to ignore, like, he's not going to be like, I'm going to chuck this, eat a couple of plates, and now feel completely and absolutely nothing. It's not going to happen. But over a longer period of time, the effects will probably be not as bad. Let's put it like that.
Slightly addicted.
Of course, also depending on what Aaron is going to do with him in the future.
The thing is that if we're drugging this person, we're not just going to like openly do it, though.
We'll do it secretly.
That's your call.
But if we were to do it secretly, like with like good sleight of hand or whatever, even if he did get addicted to it, he had no idea what he's addicted to.
That's a very good point.
But then Lord Aaron will come and give him more.
Yeah, but that's him doing it. That's his prerogative. We don't have to do anything. They wouldn't link it back to us.
I'm fond of sending someone in invisible, going to the kitchen, and just spike everyone's food.
Ryu.
You want me to do the stealth thing? The guy in heavy armor.
One of the.
Yeah.
Oh, if only Sabrina wasn't drunk of her ass with her +8 in stealth.
I have.
How quickly do you get sober?
I don't know. I mean,
have
I
a
could get
+2
sober instantly if Sherlock gave me
Yeah. I
5
was
HP,
about to
but
say.
It depends. How much do you think Shiloh at this point would be like, we kind of need Sequita for this?
I think we kind of need Sequita for this.
Yeah.
if we're going along the lines of stealth, then probably.
So can we?
It's like, we need a stealthy person. Where's our stealthy person?
Can I go to the kitchen, find a giant pot, cooking pot,
Mm-hmm.
fill it with water,
Oh god.
and
That'll wake her up.
Sequita, you're drunk off your ass.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, you feel a very cold large splash of water coming over your face.
and I say with my telepathic link, time to get sober. We need you.
Oh dear,
Wake me up in a
mother of God.
Okay, I
So
try.
wake me up before.
I mean, I don't know if that would have done anything.
No.
Honestly.
No, it's just funny.
How badly do I want Sequita to kill me? Because I could shout in her ears with thaumaturgy.
Still probably not going to do much.
Give a drunk person a headache. That's a good idea.
Yes, exactly.
It's a suggestion.
Does my
No, suggestion's another spell.
Don't have any.
Oh, okay.
I
I'm just suddenly sober.
have an ability it calls Heart of Darkness.
Yes.
Okay.
And wait, I quickly look it up.
But I think if you really need Sequita, the easiest way is to get the lay on hands and
Yeah.
then get drunk another time. In 2 hours, you can get drunk again.
Neutralize one poison affecting it. I wasn't sure if it worked on poison. Sorry, I had to look that up for a second. So yeah, no, if you want to, you can put 5 points of lay on hands into Sequita and get her sober. Let's say sober-ish. Let's say tipsy.
I'm trying to think of how Charlotte would play this.
Come on, you
I don't know.
space
She'll
monster.
should think that I'm fine if we absolutely need her. She's going to own me,
Okay.
and Charlotte's going to take 5 damage and neutralize that.
Use 5 points from her lay on hands pool, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Well,
No. Take 5 damage, just like, I'm gonna cut myself to make you sober, damn it.
so what was it? It's paladin level times 5, so 10.
Yeah. Well, you would have 15 at the moment normally.
Paladin levels
Actually,
3.
hold-
Oh yeah. Sorry,
hold-
I thought we were
hold
level 2 for some reason. Yeah. 15.
Hold on a second.
Oh no, she's used any though.
This is still the same day as when you fought against against Pyrex. How many points of lay on hands did she use on Sequita
Oh.
to get her back from 1? I think it was only 10, so I think she has 5 left, but it's just...
She didn't use massive amounts. It was only mainly a top up, which put me back to full.
Because I do remember that Ryu used a spell slot on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he healed me.
So I think you probably have enough for a lay on hands, but I think at that point,
it.
yeah, I think that would be the last that you'd have.
Yeah.
What did I miss?
Nothing.
Madness. Ryu's now dancing the chicken dance all of a sudden.
Okay, and then she'll use the last of that.
Okay, cool. So Sequita is
Hey.
let's say back amongst the living. Let's call it that.
Functional.
Yes, functional.
A functional member of society, yes.
Functional alcoholic.
Oh, if getting
still
sober was
wet.
that easy, I'd drink more often.
Bit of a hangover, let's say.
Yeah, she could do
And a
it.
wetsuit.
She's used to it. Why am I soaking wet? Who?
Hey, don't look at me. It wasn't me. I would admit to my crimes.
I know. Am I pointing to the right?
Glares away.
Hey, you know I would be proud of it if I did it.
Sure.
It was Ryu.
Wow. Wow. Right.
You're a
So-
horrible person.
Right. So do we
Know where the person resides?
go to the family or?
Wait,
Alright.
what's going on? I have no idea what's going on because I've been drunk. So you
Sure.
So we have to get these drugs in a plate of. Who was it?
What drug? For what?
Shallow. Show me the drug.
For expediency's sake, Sequita does get the explanation from Shiloh of what she got you into.
Right. So thanks to your exploits, trying to get picked up at a mobile's party, you now want me to sneak into an Oval family's kitchen and spike some food?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. This certainly wasn't the way I expected today to go.
Hey,
I'm supposed to be unconscious at this point.
Well, a day can be full of surprises.
Verrassing.
And so,
Fine. Give me the drugs.
The name is Grur Whitestaff, by the way, Jonas.
Right stuff.
Thank you.
Grur.
Would we know where Roer lives?
Yeah, you got a very basic set of directions from Aaron.
How long is it until dinner really gets here?
Assuming everything you people did, it'd be pretty close to dinner at this point.
Shit.
Well, we better hurry then.
Great.
Let's go.
To be fair, the higher ups are used to eating a little later, so don't worry about it.
That's true.
So around 7.
Sure, 7:30, something like that. So pretty much you run along, let's say, end up going to I think this was the 5th floor of Relics, but I'm not sure. Pretty much the building that you see, you know that Whitestaff is a sort of priest for one of the temples of Dea, which is kind of like the original concept of a god. Because of that, you pretty much, when you look at the building, you actually see that it's one part a relatively large chapel, and then kind of attached to that, almost as if it was like built after the fact, is like this house with like 2 floors, relatively big, looks pretty nice. Definitely not as in disarray as the dump you people are living in. And pretty much there's 2 ways to enter. Either you enter through the house or you enter through the chapel. On both sides, however, there's these 2 paladin guards that are kind of standing in front of it. Not swords drawn yet, but they are kind of like guarding the entrances just to make sure that they know who's coming in and out. Chapel is just like one large piece. The building, the other side of the building is actually 2 floors. So, what are you planning on doing here? Is the question, I think.
Okay, I have a completely weird idea.
Okay.
How?
Okay.
Yeah, since you're totally the person for this. You have sinned tremendously, and you want to tell your sins to the Grur, and that way you can come in contact with him, and then you're on your own.
Go with it.
Wait,
But that's
what?
we can enter the building.
Say that again because I didn't quite hear a lot of that.
I
Okay,
think
you want to go to how is it called in English?
you want to confess your sins to Grur.
Ooh.
Right, so you want me to deceive my way inside?
Yeah, you're also supposed to get him drugged before dinner. This is gonna take like 5 hours when he's done listing up his sins.
Yeah.
I have to give you a bullshit point for that, don't I?
First of all, Ryo, fuck you. Second, he's right.
The second
Which
way
means
is
I'm always right.
the second way
Yeah, I doubt
that
that.
I think about is I make you invisible, and you just slip past through when I like do a little chat with one of the two paladins, and then you slip right past them, and then you're on your own as well, but you're invisible.
And
And
how
I
long
can
does
also
that
give
last?
you a little bit of a.
An hour.
1 hour,
Do
An
we
hour?
yes.
do we
So-
want to send Sikira by her own?
Do you know a way to get more than one person in?
I mean, Shallow did last time.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Party?
She got into the party. Although I'm thinking that if we're doing this in a sneaky way, I don't think any of us should be seen going in
Yeah.
just before this happens.
Okay, so I make you invisible.
Can we created the distraction?
He says you can.
Distract the guards at the entrance, I suppose.
I can certainly do that.
Yeah, I know you can
Yeah.
do it.
Plenty ways of doing that.
Say you want more chicken.
I mean, it's not always about chicken. Sometimes it's about Ryu.
Or there
Only sometimes?
Sometimes.
Chicken sometimes needs to have a little bit of spotlight themselves too, you know.
Oh dear mother of God.
I think.
Honestly,
Okay.
I think we're already dealing with an addiction here. It's an addiction to chicken.
Yeah, boy. Chicken's delicious.
Personally, I like the invisibility idea.
Yeah, it's probably the best.
Yeah.
And I can
Let's-
probably also give you like a little bit of a head start in the beginning, at least with guidance. It's probably not gonna last for all the rolls, but it's something.
How long is guidance? That's a minute, isn't it?
Minute and
Yeah, so
only
it's-
the first roll.
Yeah, so it's probably like to get past the guards and that's it. That's all I can do.
It'll do. It'll do. Worst comes to worst, if
Hold up.
worst comes
Hold
to
up.
worst, if I somehow get, I've got disguise. I can disguise myself to look like one of them if I need it. Or can I? Do I have a spell slot left?
I don't remember.
I don't. Well, crap.
that way you're a
Oh, that's
little
what I
bit.
wanted to.
Or do you wear a light armor or medium armor?
Oh well.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, this
So-
is going to be fun.
Invisibility. You have 1 hour. You have no warning when it will drop. Once you're in, walk away, and you're all on your own.
All right.
And if everything's gonna
Valkyrie, can you use that telepath thing to talk to me?
I have not. Oh,
I gonna watch
30 feet.
how much feet it is.
I don't think it's that long, and you might also need vision. I'm not sure. think
You
it might-
can speak telepathically to any creature you can see.
Mine then.
Perfect.
Never mind.
I was going to say, because obviously Jed would have, because he's the one concentrating on it or cast it, he wouldn't have an idea of when it's going to end. Then he could just tell Valkyrie, like, give me a heads up. But obviously that doesn't work.
I can I can go with because I actually need to ask something about the Guardians of Dia. So okay. So I don't know. So you okay? If you get caught, you don't know me. I don't know you. You were sent on.
Yeah. Just disavow knowledge of anyone. On my own.
Except Ryu. Everybody knows Ryu.
So
Sorry.
What?
I have
if
to
you
do it.
think you're probably seen. Yeah, I don't know. I can make them.
Right. Okay. Then.
I give like a little shoulder pat on Sequita right before we start, I would say, and I'm like, good luck. And then little radiant guidance moment happens.
Should you leave your weapons
Thanks.
here, or should you take them with?
Hmm?
Because when you are caught without weapons, it will be like less severe than when you are caught with like
Yeah.
your dagger or short sword.
You could take my short sword, but attempt to touch the bow, and I will kill you.
Oh, it's fine.
Do we get the arrows?
That's a good point.
So
What use is a bow without arrows?
Exactly.
Exactly. That's the point.
That's the whole point. Yeah.
So how do I have 100 in this quiver, which should only hold about 10? We don't
20.
question this. 20. We don't question this.
good luck. 1 hour. Start counting.
We
Bow.
meet you in the middle.
Yeah, you'll meet our hand. Good luck. And I tap on his shoulder and make him invisible.
Okay.
Invisible.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I woke up to the Guardians of Dia people.
Okay, what side?
Which two sides are there?
You have the side of the chapel and you have the side of the house.
House.
Okay. Also, I think... Who the hell is repeating my...
Someone is echoing.
Yeah, someone's echoing.
Right.
Hello? Nope.
It could be me, but I have earbuds in and it's very unclear, but my microphone does tend to pick up literally everything. So let me just... I'm going to put it back to where it originally was and see if that improves it.
Okay.
No idea. Apparently it does. Okay.
Okay, so it was me.
No.
Oh, no.
Wait.
It's
No,
Yella.
it's not me then.
Sorry.
Make a loud noise one at a time to see who it is.
It's Yella, apparently. Sorry, Yella. What was I saying? So pretty much, if you go to that side of the house, so you have this like relatively large door. There's two guards standing in front of it, kind of blocking it off, so you can't just get through. And they kind of see Jedediah approaching. They look at you, kind of just waiting for you to say something.
Good evening. Yes, good evening. I'm actually looking for Marcus. You know, he went to the Guardian of Dia about a year and a half ago. He should be Guardian of Dia by now, I guess. Does the name ring a bell? Not at all.
You just see the two guards kind of look at one another, look back at you. It doesn't ring a bell, sorry.
Is there
The moon
yeah?
call?
Is there like a training facility that I can come back in like a couple of hours, or like during business hour? A certain.
If you want to go to the training center, then you have to be at the in the magic ward. There's a hiring space. There's the training grounds there for the organization. This is more just of a chapel for the goddess.
noticed that I thought like that you were like part of the Guardians of Dia, and I thought I'm gonna try my luck. But the central mage stuff, is it also on the 5th level or 4th or somewhere else?
Yeah, it's pretty close to the Mage Academy, seeing as you seem to be acquainted with them.
That actually. I couldn't bother to like get you to show me the first ways because I normally I don't get to the 5th level. Could you just point me to the nearest main road that I know the right way?
Make a persuasion check.
While he's doing that, are they just guarding like an open entrance, or is it like a gate?
It's an open well, it's a closed door technically.
Right.
And they are close enough. They are close enough to one another where if you try to force your way through right now, you would hit one of the two of them.
Okay. How tall is the wall on the other side of the door?
20 feet, give or take.
I couldn't climb up that, I don't think. Wait, could I?
To be fair, there is like a window a little bit up, like over the door, and also a little bit to the side, technically. Just have to be careful because they are closed, so you would have to open them at that point.
Could I even open them from this side?
You don't know.
Shite.
Probably not.
Could I get to like the ledge of the window and use that to boost myself up over the wall?
But if you boost yourself over the wall, you'd be on the roof, right? Because it's actually a house.
Oh, it's not a wall and
it's
then...
It's not a wall around. They're standing in front of the actual house at this point.
Oh, right. Okay, sorry. I misunderstood.
No, that's fine. Sorry.
Another idea.
Yeah, they're like just point at like the general direction that you have to go for you, Jed.
Oh, I'm gonna go feet away, then just mind flip myself.
You're gonna go 10 feet away and then do what?
Flipper myself and give myself a headache, and then with the headache I'm gonna do a whole oh my god I'm falling stuff. You know what? I'm falling.
Make a performance check.
I'm gonna my way out.
Oh yeah, of course. This is the one I roll a goddamn 4 on. God fucking damn it. You see Jet just like falling. At which point you see one of the guards just like, "Sir, you okay?" Wow, Jonas's face changed really. It's changed a lot. Holy shit! It looked like a different person. So
disguise self.
Disguise self in real life. Yeah. So Jet, you do see one of the two guards kind of look at one another, and like one of them, "Sir, you okay?" Like kind of walks up to you. It's like, "Sir."
Can I try as he's moving away? Can I then? Is the other one moved or looking away from the door?
The other one's kind of now at this point looking very interestedly at Jet as well, kind of like, the fuck?
But one's moved over to him, one's standing at the door watching.
Yes, exactly.
Could I try the door? Like slowly walk up to it and try and open it?
Sure.
Slide my way in?
Sure. It's like, and the door opens.
And then I just open it just enough for me to fit, and I just dash right through.
Make a stealth check with advantage because you're invisible.
I'm just gonna keep composing.
Okay.
27.
the door opens so bloody quickly. There's like the door kind of like it shuts. At which point, one of the guards just like quickly looks over and just looks back, seemingly at this point more interested in the weirdo wizard that just fell over and is convulsing. Oh, apparently Jonas' disguised self wore off.
So he's like, all right, I'm in. Bravo 6, going dark.
Nobody hears that.
She says it in the red. She's like Mission Impossible style.
She says that, and right at that point, there's this one person standing in front of you. What?
You're going to go home and rethink.
You probably should at this point.
Already
You enter, so pretty much when the door kind of shuts behind you, you enter in like this small hallway that either, so you can either go through the hallway to the next door, or you can go up the stairs to the second floor.
Can I tell wherever the dining room is?
Make a perception check. You have
I'm gonna
no
take that.
idea.
I'm in the corridor there. I guess I just have to sort of try doors and find out where the hell I need to go. Because I don't know where I'm going.
Sure. So where are you
Is there-
going?
Is there any people in this corridor?
In this corridor, no. It's pretty small.
Okay.
It's kind of like just like an entrance hall, pretty much.
Right. So there's stairs leading upwards, and how many doors are there?
One at the end of the hallway, one to the like a little bit ahead, and then to the left.
I'm gonna go to the one on the left and just gently like creak it open a little bit, just to have a look inside.
Okay. You creak it open. This seems to be kind of like the sitting room, just like a living room, pretty much. And at this point, seems to be completely empty.
Right. Okay, I'll close the door and then I'll go do the same for the one at the end.
Okay. You open that one. And even like right before you open the door, you already hear like this like thump of someone like dropping a spoon onto something. At which point you slightly open the door and you see this large fur-balled person sitting by himself at a table, having like a spoon and like a bowl of soup, and just like has like a small holy symbol from his neck. These like white priestly robes.
Target acquired.
Nobody hears
Right.
it meanwhile.
No. Okay, so exactly. You know that or that episode of Family Guy where Peter's sneaking into the house.
Oh dear mother of God.
While I'm looking into that room, do I see another door?
There seems to be a door behind this person that you actually see like a little bit of, I want to go smoke, but like a little bit of the normal things that you would like smell and see if you were cooking something over there. So there seems to be something cooking there. And then other than that, there seems to be like off to the side, there seems to be like a small room as well.
So the one that it looks like there's cooking coming from, can I get into the room and get round to that door?
Yes.
Really, really stealthily.
Yes, make another stealth check though, because this is a new part technically. With advantage still, because you're still invisible.
16. You know what? I'm going to throw a bullshit point into that.
Okay.
To make it a
Nice,
19.
nice.
19.
I've got plenty of BS points. I might as well use it now because this is. I'd rather not get caught.
That's true.
I'm immediately gonna say, be happy you used a bullshit point. Would have failed otherwise. So you pretty much like start sneaking up to that door, and like right as you're about to like step on a crack in the floor, there's like this thunk of the spoon, and it actually like just happens to coincide with one another because that's bullshit. You're just like, and you can just walk ahead, keep going towards the door.
Right. And if I listen through the door, do I hear the sounds of like kitchen noises.
You hear something standing on like a stove that seems to be boiling.
I'm gonna open the door and have a look in.
Okay, you look in. Other than that boiling pot, it's empty. It seems like he's just like having something cook while he's eating his soup.
I'd say he's cooking it himself.
Or the person went to get something.
Okay, so what was there? Did you say there was another door?
Right now you would be at the kitchen, and then after the kitchen there would be a like small door that would lead out of the kitchen, not back into the dining room, but like lead somewhere else to another part of the house.
So the room I'm looking in right now is the kitchen.
Yes, is the kitchen. Yes, indeed.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go into there.
Mm-hmm.
There's no one else in there. Yeah?
Nope.
I'm gonna let the door close, but just and then I'm gonna pull out the vials. I'm gonna dump 1.5 into it.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep the others.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go back into the dining room.
Okay.
And is there a chair next to the table that I can just sit on and wait?
Yes.
I'll do that.
Okay, sure. Sit on the table. Or not sit on the table. Sit on the chair next to the table. Words.
I'm just invisible. He has no idea. I'm just sat on the table right in front of his bowl, staring.
Like in this, like paint me like one of your French
like
girl
that.
poses, like just like right in front of his face. Because 27
no
stealth,
idea.
who the fuck cares? So it takes a couple more minutes for him to like finish his bowl. Like scrapes off the last part, kind of like gets back up. Turns around, goes back to the kitchen area. You hear him like kind of putting the pot down, seemingly like, stirring the pot a little bit.
No idea.
I was gonna make an investigation check to see if he figured out that something had happened to his pot. I rolled a 3. I was like, ha! Yay! That's great. That's fucking great. Just like starts stirring it around a little bit. Needs a little more salt. Kind of like goes up to something. You hear him like shaking something over it. A little bit longer.
While he's in there, has he like left a coat or anything on the chair, like a jacket or?
No, not on the coat. Nope, not on the chair. That would have technically been in the hall.
Okay.
So pretty much, like about 2 more minutes or something pass, and you see him like come up with like this relatively large plate. And the thing that he's bringing is like this large collection of like vegetables, just like, carrots and other stuff, because apparently the only vegetable that I can get to mind right now is fucking carrots. I don't know why, but
Carrots.
might be because I had
mean,
spaghetti.
I like carrots. So.
Anyway,
Tomatoes.
Some chicken.
it's not just carrots, okay? There's no meat in there actually. Just
Potatoes.
puts it
some-
down. Well, this is what I've been waiting for all day. Kind of like starts eating from it.
Oh god.
So now the fun roll.
There's a vial and a half in there.
Should be enough.
And you see kind of like bit by bit, the more he starts to like eat, you see it like going faster. Until at one point he realizes that he doesn't have anything in his hands anymore, doesn't really seem to care, as you've seen him like literally break the fort apart and just like stuff it in his mouth. Like doesn't really care anymore, just starts like taking chunks of it.
Okay, while he's doing that, while he's gorging himself on crockery,
Yeah.
I'm gonna briefly like poke my head into the kitchen
Mm-hmm.
wipe off the half vial that I still have with a cloth, and just leave it on a counter. And then
Okay.
fuck off.
Okay. Make another stealth check with advantage. 20. Okay.
20.
All right. So you kind of do this, and like right as you're about to exit, he actually like almost storms in back into the kitchen, which is what the stealth check was for, in case he would bump into you or something, and just like picks up the boiling pot at this point, and just does this, and just starts.
Okay, I look on very briefly, going, "What the fuck did I just give him?" Obviously, I left the vial not out directly in the open. I would have like made it look like it was amongst like other like vials of spices and this, that, and the other, just sort of hidden in such a way, but it's there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would have just gone out the way I came in.
Okay. The last thing that you hear as you're about to like exit is this like as he has just bitten the piece off of his pot. At which point you leave.
How?
You have no idea.
That guy is dead.
I don't know what's
Possibly.
happening. I did my job. I'm getting the fuck out.
You did give him a bottle and a half.
Yep.
Too much.
We are great people. All of us.
But I still have one bottle left.
Indeed.
So
at this
the man
point,
was that.
I will say there is one more small problem. Jed, you're on the floor, having fun. Thwart my plans. So at a certain point in time, one of those guards just like shows up to you, like sees you convulsing, and is like, "The fuck are you on?"
There was a battle yesterday. I must have. I know I'm sleeping so bad lately. Ever since the invasion at the 1st of Belar or the 2nd of Belar, I haven't been sleeping much. I'm like, the place where I was sleeping was destroyed, so now I'm sleeping in a house that isn't even mine. I don't know where I'm going.
Excuse me? You're
I'm
trespassing in another person's house.
A house assigned to me by Ace Virilis.
You were assigned a house by
For now.
the leader of, or by one of the higher figures in the Misserii.
Yes.
Make a persuasion check.
It is not
Because he is not buying this bullshit.
It isn't bullshit.
I know it's not. He doesn't know that.
Yeah.
You're literally telling him that you have connections to a high-ranking member of the Misserii.
Yeah, that's a little bit.
Yeah, no.
It's
He's
iffy.
gonna scrutinize.
Okay, Jed sus.
Yes.
Yep,
Yeah.
Vote him out.
I can sleep so
I
bad.
vote.
I vote Jed instead of Red. Too bad I don't get bullshit points.
Red Jed Redemption.
I need to learn so many spells, but I don't have any gold pieces for it. So I'm just scraping by. I need to kill some wolves in the farmland. I don't know when. I don't know why. I don't know how.
Okay, okay. Sure. You know what? It's fine. And he like just puts his hand on you and pushes like 5 points of lay on hands into you. It's like, you feeling better?
Oh, thank you, kind. I think I'll make it from here. Yes, I can handle it.
Okay, here, have a gold piece. Now, piss off.
Wait, that's
Gold?
that's the way to get gold.
It's the way to get a gold. What a gold?
What I've got back to the door at this point.
So at this point, yes, make another stealth check with advantage. This time against the two paladins, Because, like, one of them's getting a little bored with... Never mind.
27 again.
Nice.
Never mind!
Nice.
I was gonna say one of the two is getting a little bored with that weird wizard over there, but apparently he's not, because you're all the 20-bloody-7.
One last thing, keep your eyes open for some demons in the coming 4 days. Even though you always keep your eyes open for demons, but perhaps there is a slight intake or increase of demon activity.
Don't worry.
Hello.
Sir, don't worry. We will be very vigilant. We will make sure nothing happens. Just don't worry. You'll be fine. You'll fine.
I'm outside now, yeah?
Yes, you are.
Right, I'm going to sneak back behind Jed and just give him a gentle tug on the arm. Because he won't know, he can't see me, but he knows that's me, and then fuck off. Let's go, let's get the fuck out of here.
Paladin just looks at the sleeve that gets pulled a little bit. Also, really neat trick. And he just
Thank you.
So,
turns around.
from now on, Jet is the crazy villager.
Yep.
Next time we need to actually make him drunk to make it believable.
Yeah.
Well,
It's like we get there and we get there about half an hour early, and then just start pouring liquor down his throat.
Accidentally shove the remaining little bottle down there as well, or
No, oh, whoops, shit.
oh my.
starts eating the beer bottles.
Gonna start.
I mean, that'll just add to the
Oh my God.
distraction.
Oh, I agree. Okay. We did bad things today.
Yeah. Why did we do?
You walk away and all of a sudden you hear the fallout noise where you all of a sudden lose karma.
I mean, you did nothing. They
Uh,
did.
Well, technically, none of you did anything. I did it.
but you,
I actually feel bad.
yeah, but
Okay.
you're just gonna drink it off.
No, I don't think I want to drink anymore. I'm going to. I
Are
didn't
we
like-
sure
I
we
didn't
got the
like what I
right
did.
person back?
What happens?
Did you drink the vial?
No, I didn't. But the guy I wanted to drug was an elf, right?
No, it was a furbolg.
I know. I was thinking, trying to make him think I drugged the wrong person.
Oh right, sorry. Yes. Oh, I didn't. I'm sorry. Yes,
Wait,
I will give you a bullshit point in shame.
wait, you drugged an elf?
What?
Drugged an elf. Apparently.
Yes, he drugged.
Yeah.
She drugged an elf. Yes.
Sorry. So,
I drugged the right person. I just want to go home now, and
Yeah.
she's gonna wander off.
Okay.
did Lord Aaron tell you when he would come for you, old Shiloh?
In the morrow,
In the morrow.
as in tomorrow. I don't know why I said in the morrow. It just sounded.
It's a nice song in the morrow, but
Sounds
I have no idea actually. It might be.
it is.
That's very good.
I'm gonna post it in the
Anyway, so
Fuck.
what's next?
breakfast.
Breakfast.
Going home, staying completely sober, and just sort of looking out the window, contemplating what I've done.
Yes,
Even though I
contemplating.
act like a bitch, she doesn't like harming people that don't deserve it. But unfortunately, this was a lead into what we could really fucking use right now.
Some intel.
She's struggling with conscience right now.
I'll go to my room, be very quiet, and pretend I don't exist. Anyone
Yeah.
who gets that reference, you get. I would say a bullshit point, but then I'd give Jonas a free bullshit point.
Can't be having that now.
Exactly.
Oh, I know.
I
Nice.
couldn't believe it.
Anyway, so is there anyone that wants to do something before we close out the day, or?
I think I'm good.
Uh,
I don't really
have
have
a
anything.
second dinner.
Oh,
We had our first dinner, but what about
Yeah.
second dinner?
Second dinner, always better.
I want to go look if there are any houses to rent. Because I feel bad about swapping.
There's probably a couple of them, yeah.
What's the normal rent then?
Okay, let me ask you this very important question first. What floor of relics are you looking at?
What
Okay.
floor are you now?
Second.
Second.
On the first floor there would be as well, but those would be, tents.
Great.
I was going to look something up right now because I don't know these lodging prices off the top of my head. So
In the
I'm going
meanwhile,
to look
is
at it.
the Monster Guild still open?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're looking for new quests, they don't have any yet because I didn't invent any yet.
No. I just want to ask something. And
We still haven't done the wolf thing. They're still going rampant at the farms.
Exactly.
Why didn't we do it?
Well, we kind of got distracted by the massive invasion, so it's a little bit of a.
Do we have a little bit time between now and the next invasion, or?
No, next invasion's tomorrow.
Great.
I would say on the second level, you'd probably be somewhere between poor and modest. So it'd be about 5 silver pieces per day to rent something.
5
So in a
silver?
month, it'd be 15 gold pieces.
But we are 5 of us.
Yes.
So it's 5 gold pieces each. No.
3 gold pieces each.
Yeah.
15 divided by 5 is
maths.
still 3.
Yeah.
Although you do have to realize that one of you does not have 3 gold pieces.
What I miss?
But she had 4.
Jed is asking for renting prices.
Renting what?
House.
House potentially, but then we also realized that Shiloh has literally no money, so
So we
4 silver,
still
but
use the house we get.
Yes.
The free house.
I mean, to be fair, you do get to use the house at this point if you want to, so you don't have to rent right now, but you do have the option later down the line if you want to rent something. It's 15 gold piece a month.
and I feel like if we're gonna rent
for our
something,
own
we should
place,
get
right?
something fancier at least. Because
Yeah.
come on. Now.
At least at the 5th floor. So.
Then we're talking
100 platinum per month.
12 platinum per
So
month,
from-
but yeah.
Still expensive. Right. Well, do we? Actually, let's not get ourselves wasted because we need Sequoia tomorrow.
Yeah. No.
And she also said that she wasn't going to drink for a little bit, so we
Okay.
might use this opportunity to not get. What was the word again? Absolutely shit-faced or something? No, it was something different.
Rat-
Rat-arsed.
Rat-arsed. There we go. Yeah.
Right.
So
Please-
that we don't have. So we aren't rat-arsed.
You have to
Yes.
battle.
I
tomorrow,
mean, if
so-
we're doing a long rest, I'm sure you could sleep it off.
True.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm assuming you take a long rest at this point, so you get back, hit die, hit points, abilities,
Everything.
Yes.
the entire bloody shebang.
Yeah.
Uh,
Now, how do I do that on Shallow?
actually, there is a far easier way, and that is if I do it.
Oh, please do.
By literally clicking the rest and then long rest button.
Noise.
Hey.
Nice.
That's great.
I'm a good DM.
Yes, you are.
I have no idea where that came from.
Yes,
in
you are.
Details.
Yeah, he's a good DM.
Yeah.
Do you want a cookie?
Actually, yeah, I would like a cookie. Can you come bring one over?
Give me 1 hour.
Oh.
Might take a bit.
Anyway.
Take me 3. If I had a passport, but I could literally, I can literally get over there in 3 hours.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It's
Get
only about
to-
that's a good
half an
point.
hour between here and the other end of the Eurotunnel.
Oh,
And that,
right,
and
that's
that takes
true.
about 2, and then short ride up there, and there you go.
Good.
Actually,
Get to my.
did not realize that.
It's gonna take 10 minutes, I guess.
So, but anyway, I'm going to note off another day. So we are now the 5th of Belar. Hey.
5th was Frost, wasn't it?
Yes, the 5th is the day that Frost arrives. However, that is not the important thing right now. Because as you wake up, or, you know, you're like in the middle of breakfast, you all of a sudden hear this like...
Who's there?
As soon as I hear that, I draw my bow, and I just sort of stand next to the door, try and look out the window.
I don't think an invader would knock on the door, buddy. I think we're good. And Rara just opens the door very casually.
Okay,
Who do I
Sekiro, make a perception check.
Perception.
We cannot.
We cannot hear you now.
Come on. 18.
18. You kind of look out the window. You see shiny gear, and you see a very arrogant bastard standing in front of the door. Because I don't think you've ever seen Aaron.
Nope.
Oh, I thought you meant me. Okay.
I mean,
who is this? Oh wait, do we?
So Ryu
I describe what I see on the other. I don't know.
and Shiloh.
Shiloh would be like, yes, I know him.
At which point, I'm assuming Ryu opens the door. I just see Aaron just standing there, arms crossed. Ah,
Good day, Lord Aaron.
long time, Mr.
Ryu.
Ryu.
Steer me.
All right, I'm not going to remember that. Anyway, I was wondering if your what do you call it in your culture? Boss. Milady.
Oh, right, Shiloh. Yeah, I'm his chicken fillet. Come right in.
Chicken fillet.
Thank you.
Keep rolling with that, don't worry.
Chicken fillet. That's a very weird term. Kind of like walks in. Kind of like
I'm
takes.
I'm still pointing an arrow at the guy. I don't know him. He looks pompous as fuck. I don't like him.
Like at this point, Aaron walks in, notices the arrow. Huh. You've upped your security, Lady Shiloh.
Can I make?
Yes, she's a recent addition.
Interesting.
Can I start
Doesn't
to
say
make
anything because
some,
she's like, I kind of guessed what you're doing right now. I'm just not going to say anything.
What were you saying, Jonas?
Can I start to make some breakfasts? So
Yeah, sure. You can make some more breakfast.
Shallow's or
Anyway,
make some tea for the man.
Anyway, before we continue this conversation, I think something's in order.
We all just start clapping very weirdly.
Yes, exactly. Very well done. Your servants do know what has to happen, don't they? No, I'm actually quite impressed. You completely bloody shit-faced the man. He was completely off his bonkers. Well done. Very well done. Quite impressed. I'm assuming your servants know about what happened, or do I need to talk in private to you? Speak with you in private.
You can speak freely in here.
Good. Well, I will say I am very impressed, and I am actually very optimistic about your future career. You're doing very well for yourself.
Why, thank you. I do work out.
Don't you have something to do in the kitchen? Fillet.
Oh, right, there's that chicken drum. All right. I just go to the kitchen, sure.
The moment Ryu enters the kitchen, he's like, although you might have to fire that one.
I'd like to keep him around for comedic reasons.
Do they have court jesters in where you're from?
Yes, but he's more of an unconventional one that I find amusing.
Oh. I mean, honestly, it's your own taste. I don't mind. Regardless, I think we had a deal, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes, I remember the same. You promised to introduce me to someone,
Hmm.
if I remember correctly.
Yes. Well, introductions are indeed in order. And he gets something out of his pocket. Now, there is a little bit of bad news. I'm not going to be accompanying you to this meeting, as seemingly the person or the people want to speak to you by themselves. Making sure, But I have vouched for you, of course. And just hands a note off to Shiloh. Which is kind of a small map that you immediately recognize as being in the sewers of the that would be the 3rd floor.
Why is every underground syndicate in the fucking sewers? God damn it!
Because I'm extremely original.
Because the
you
sewers
have
are
no idea.
underground. Ah.
In the past, a couple sessions in my other campaign as well, I've done nothing but been on sewer level, and now I'm finally out of the sewers, and now I'm getting in the sewers in this campaign. It's lovely.
I'm going to ask you a very serious question. Do you prefer being in a desert?
Funny that you mentioned that. It is in fact also in the desert.
Oh,
don't worry about it. So it's fine.
Damn it. Okay. Anyway, so this map will lead you where you need to be. There's something. Oh, right. Very important. You will also need this, and he kind of has to dig a little deeper into a pocket, pull something out, and you see it, a small silver coin, which he flicks at you.
Which catches it.
Okay. The two sides are exactly the same, but on the coin there's a symbol of a diamond with a demonic claw kind of embedded into it.
Oh, that's
or encased by it, I should say. It's not like scratching the diamond. It's actually as if the diamond grew around the claw. Be very careful not to lose that. You will need it. And one more thing that they are very apparent on. No cheating.
Cheating?
Yes.
Is this some form of game?
They very politely asked me to just say no cheating. Very politely being totally not at knife point. No, I'm kidding. They actually asked me politely. I make them too much money.
Do I believe him? I kind of want to know if he's kidding or not, or if he's actually was I was serious, but I'm making it seem like it was a joke.
Make an insight check.
Yeet. A 17.
17. He's very hard to read.
Oh.
Damn, fucking hell.
Yeah. Okay. Oh.
I think this is all long plots. Whoa.
By the way, do we know if Shiloh's into cheating during games and stuff, or has she always played fairly so far?
At this point, as far as you know, she has not cheated.
Okay. That's probably
Not
a good
yet.
thing.
Yeah, she'd have a lot less than no money.
No life, no armor, stuff like that. But anyway,
No servants.
so you do have a map that you can follow now, if you so please.
Nice.
At which point, Aaron's like, well, pleasure doing business with you. I hope I will hear or see you again in any kind of living form.
I would prefer it that way.
Yes, don't fuck this up. Trust me. You don't want to fuck this up.
Slightly worrying.
Always. Regardless, gentlemen, Lady Shiloh, walks off.
Can I make sneaky a telepathic link with Aaron,
Sure.
and I want to say, be careful. And then
You hear back in your mind, you two.
we don't know where it comes from.
That's what you think.
Oh shit.
A question: is the telepathic link like in the same voice of the original, like, person who's making the link, or like what kind of voice do they hear when they hear the telepathic link? Like, is it in the same voice of Ilvakri, or?
I would say it probably is.
Sort of.
Seeing as you can speak telepathically to any creature you can see,
Yeah.
so it would be like speaking, so it would probably be your speaking voice. It's kind of like you're throwing your voice to them through like this mind link.
Yeah. So yeah, probably good to keep in mind when you're trying to do the telepathic link, trying them to not be aware of you, but if it's the same voice, then
imagine a
Never
different
spoke
voice.
to him, so he don't know.
I know.
fair point. Fair point.
But to like, to be fair, the reaction would be like he'd look around, look at you, smile. You too. Just walks off. Because apparently they need to see you in order to do that. So Aaron leaves. So what are you doing?
The second the door closes, I loose the arrow into the back of the door.
God damn it.
Because Squida knows that she probably shouldn't shoot him now, anyway.
Yet.
But really wanted to loose that arrow.
What?
Yeah.
She then just grabs it out the door and puts it back in the quiver.
I spend way too much time playing pompous assholes, don't I?
Well,
Shallow, I don't like him.
He's a divide, but he's a source of information. We can kill him later. At least that's what I hope she says.
Yeah.
in before what?
Sorry, Vincent, if I'm fucking up your character.
You say what?
I'm not going to kill Aaron. I'm going to have sex with him. God damn it!
I'm going to marry him.
I don't think
Don't
that's
talk
going to
about
happen.
that way about my future husband.
Now you're destroying his character. To be fair, we did it with Elfakri. We can do it with Vincent.
She's already imagining.
Wait, what?
Charlotte's already imagining a future together. They're married. They're high up in the family order. There's children
Have
everywhere.
children,
Yeah,
a girl and a boy.
they're also corrupt as fuck. They're so proud of them.
One of the children stole the fucking Zweihander, is now running around with it.
And
The
then
Zweihander's like 3 times the size.
The Zweihander at some point starts carrying around the kid instead of the other way around.
they grow up so fast.
But anyway, what are you doing?
Right. One thing that we should probably ask ourselves, when do we follow this trail of this coin thing now? Because tomorrow is still the invasion of the ice one.
Today.
So...
That's today.
Today.
Oh, is that today? Wait, hold on.
Yeah, we're on the 5th today.
Yep.
Oh, right, because we took the long rest already. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this
Right.
is
To be fair,
Yeah,
if it follows the same pattern as the third, you do remember that on the third, or like the notes at the third, he shows up. So if it follows the same pattern, the third one he showed up, the fourth one the coin maker was going to bring him into the city. So, I mean, I'm not saying it's the same thing. It's just that was the pattern from previous.
Yeah.
because the last one
Maker.
showed up, and then there was a day off.
Yep.
Day off.
A day off.
And then there was today, which was Frost, and then there's another quote-unquote day off.
Mm-hmm.
And then
What's
preparations, and then on the 7th, and then on the 8th was the second coming.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
So what's the plan? Do we basically do the same plan as before? Or...
I think he never gave us a time frame that we need to attend this meeting.
Which time was the last one?
Or when did they show up? Like
2 days ago.
Okay. And like why?
check.
Which time frame?
So
Oh,
when during the day, I think he means.
Yeah.
It was like somewhere around a little bit after noon, if I'm not mistaken.
And the attack before that? Do we know that?
What do you mean, the attack on the original, like the first of Bellar? You mean
Yeah.
that one?
Yeah.
That attack, that would have been pretty late in the day, actually.
Okay, there's no Patrick.
Well, it's better to go early, I guess, rather than late in this case.
Yeah. But the thing is, though, with
Go early,
Frost,
wait.
we don't have a clue, any lead as to where they're going to show up. Last time we had the cavern where we found Donovan. This time around, we don't have even that. We don't have a location. I mean, we could try staking out the same cave. I don't think he would bring fire demons and frost demons to the same place because they hate each other.
Well, they technically wouldn't meet each other, though, would they? Because the
if they went to the same place, then yes. So he's going to want them to appear and to show up at two different locations to keep them apart until he wants them to meet each other.
Yeah, but it was like the 3rd of Belar in the mountain range, 4th of Belar in the city, and then again 5th of the...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Hearing myself.
Okay, good point. Yeah.
So they would be staggered.
They technically wouldn't meet.
Could just use the same one.
But does he gonna use the same one? Because he knows
he's cocky enough.
Yeah, I think he might try it again.
But he knows we know about it.
Yeah, he knows that his location is compromised.
So
at the same time, does he really care?
Yeah. Maybe he
hard to
wants
beat.
to think us that we think he's thinking.
Mind games.
Absolute mind games.
Well, I think it's about a 50-50, whether or not he's going to be there or not, so...
So should we chance it and just go stake out the same location? Do we all want to go this time? Or do we
Let's
want
kill some wolves.
I mean, what else are we going to do? Because it's not like we know any other location and we can't just go wherever else, so...
I mean, we could go there,
check,
stake it out. If they don't show up, then we could go do the wolf thing.
We could try and get like an advantage point where we could see the mountain in general. Because I'm pretty sure we'll see like an army arrive, right? That shouldn't be very sneaky.
Big-ass frost giant.
Yeah, so, with like a bunch of smaller ones probably as well. So it's not like it's going to be very sneaky, I bet. Right?
At least out of view of the city.
Yeah.
That's about it. So, same cave?
Same cave.
Same
I'm up for it.
Same cave. And obviously me and Jed found that other one where we had a good lookout point.
Yeah.
So we could just wait around there. Alright, should we head off?
Yeah, sounds good for me.
Okay. So all of you are going. Okay. So I mean, you know the way well enough at this point. Takes you about an hour to travel there, I think. Yeah. Are you just setting up in the same cave or choosing a different one? What are you doing?
I don't see a reason to change the cave because he never would have seen us come from there.
Okay.
So probably just the same one.
So, I would say all 5 of you make stealth checks.
Yeah. I'm really good at this. Can I guide myself or?
Yes.
I will guide myself. Did I just roll 2 of those?
Yeah, because you have disadvantage.
Yeah, holy shit, I had an 18 and a 19. That is incredible.
So good at this.
20. Oh. Ryo's a beast.
Alright. Averagely pretty good rolls.
Almost forgot that I had to do Charlotte as well.
Yeah, indeed. So pretty much
gonna die.
you set up in the cave. At this point, like the moment you'd reach there, going through the city, you'd probably be like somewhere 11-ish. You wait for an hour. Nothing shows up. Wait for another hour. Nothing shows up. Wait for another hour. Ding! Ding!
Fuck.
And just
Yeah,
like
no, that
coming
fucking
out of
sounds-
the collapsed cavern, you just see this one lonely figure just show up. Sits down, kind of like puts a chair down, actually sits down in it, crosses one leg over the other, picks up like a little book, starts reading.
And
What's
this,
he reading?
and this is the cave that we collapsed.
Yes.
Right. I thought you meant our cave was like. Oh,
Nope.
okay.
The one that he collapsed, he's just like in front of it.
Okay. He just
Wow.
sitting there reading.
Mhm.
What's he reading?
You have no
Hmm.
idea. If you want to check that out, you're gonna have to come closer.
You
Okay,
had to go
shit.
right up to him.
What you reading?
Is it a good book?
Yeah. I think we should just wait a little bit, right? I don't think we have to interact with him just yet.
maybe,
he might just-
maybe this is a.
Why do I get the feeling he knows we're here? He's
Yeah.
just waiting for us to go and.
This is just a distraction from him, man.
I mean, it's not like he can be at two places at once, right? So
You don't know.
Don't know
I'm-
that.
I know.
Man calls
I mean-
the coin maker.
Yeah, not the clone maker. So
Coin clone.
No, they live on. Fuck, I forgot the name of the planet from Star Wars. Shit. There's a million on the way though.
well, do we wait? Do we interact? I'd say we wait a little bit at least.
Yeah, let's wait 15 minutes.
You
Fine.
You sit there waiting for like a couple of minutes. At a certain point in time, like looks up and like gets something. Kind of like puts up this like sort of small umbrella over his head. Keeps reading.
Really?
Just distracting us.
I am very aware that I'm being an asshole, and I like it.
Well, to be fair, that's the character, and you're playing it perfectly. So,
Yeah.
well done.
Okay, I can handle it anymore. I had to know what he's reading.
Oh my god. Who gives a shit about the book?
Me?
It's probably not even a book. It's probably just it's a book that has no title and it's completely blank, and he's just sitting there waiting for us to do something.
I mean, he already knows we're here, right?
But we don't know that.
He doesn't
that's
know.
the point.
He's playing mind games with us.
Or are we playing mind games with him? Eh? Eh?
Eh?
Eh? No,
Let's
probably not.
just wait another hour.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
Give
I
it
still
5
think.
minutes.
Look, if the city starts exploding, then we know we're too late. You know, it's it is what it is.
Not again.
If the city starts exploding, it is what it is. Nice. Something's wrong here.
Yeah.
I don't like this. This is. Last time when Pyrex showed up, we saw the demons before him.
That's true.
He's just
Mm.
playing with us.
I feel like he knows we're here. But I have no idea what the fuck his point is. Idea why he's just sitting there though.
Yeah. Because he's kind of
I
wasting his
will
own
wait.
time as well.
No, he's just waiting to.
Well, maybe he's there to waste our time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he has a time limit, doesn't he? To get
Does
the
he?
Frost Army in.
Does he?
I mean, I would assume so, at least according to the book that we found, right?
I mean, last time, the only time limit we found out was from him talking to the fire demon, saying because they needed the cave for something, and 24 hours later he'd come back, do what they mentioned.
Hmm.
I'm just waiting for Lars to pull out an actual book and start reading it.
Oh, there he is.
There he goes.
Lovely.
He's reading his own plot notes, and the coin maker's going, "Oh, that's what I'm going to do."
Plan.
Oh, I don't like this part. This needs to change.
All of a sudden, he's Deadpool. It's like, I'm just waiting for those idiots over there to finally break. I'm just saying.
Either that, or we're going to look at his camera and suddenly the coin maker himself appears behind Lars. And then just phases into his body.
Well.
And then poofs out of existence. Yeah.
Maybe just go. He is playing with us.
I feel like he is playing with us.
Yeah, he's playing with us.
Probably.
Just go.
I mean, what are we gonna do when we get there? What are we gonna say? Hi, where's your army?
Hi, what are you reading?
We don't even necessarily need to go and actually talk to interact with him at all. We could just fuck off.
Yeah.
Just give him a stamp, something like that, so he falls from the mountain.
I mean, considering he can just in like single movement, don't think that's
can you do that mid-air? You're gonna
probably
test it out.
I mean, from what we could tell, he has no interest in fighting us directly, so he's not going to engage.
He's just testing us.
So we should just. I don't know.
I'm staying another hour.
I want to wait a little bit more, at least. Yeah.
I can't wait another hour.
Well, then you can go home, Elf.
Okay, then I go home.
I will turn this cart right around.
Back to Disneyland.
At least then we know everything's fake.
So you're waiting?
I would say
Yes.
you wait at least a little bit more.
I don't like it, but it's better we stick together.
I don't like it also.
So, about 30 minutes into your wait, you all of a sudden seem like closing the book.
Wait, the book is out already?
I didn't say that. He closes the book. He just closes it, puts it like back, gets up, stretches. You can come out now.
I knew it!
It's fine. Maybe he's talking to the army.
No, he isn't. He's talking to us. He knew we were here the whole
maybe
fucking time.
He's talking to the frost ones. You mean us?
Oh, great! Just give away where we are. Yeah.
Are you actually shouting that back?
No.
Okay. Just like looking around. Come on.
Sequida's actually going to walk out.
No.
He knows we're here.
I tried to stop her. Maybe this is all a trick.
You want to try a double bluff?
Yep.
Why do I listen to you people?
So what are you doing?
She waits. She doesn't go out.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody waits?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Schmeeky.
Yes.
Kind of like looks around. Huh. I thought that would work.
Almost fucking did.
Almost worked.
Yes, I am legitimately fucking with you people right now.
I knew it.
It's like, God damn it, I thought those people would show up again.
I look at to Valkyrie. Not a fucking word.
Don't have to. We're all looking at him like.
I'm doing my best.
Yes.
Can't
Okay,
handle
okay.
it
You're
anymore.
right. Well done. Let's just move on.
I thought they'd be less boring than this, though.
I mean, have you met Shiloh? I mean, Ryu. Sorry. I was looking at her character sheet, so I said that name by mistake.
It's too late. You said Shiloh now.
No, I didn't. You can't prove it. You don't
Just
pin my
like-
sub.
Just
Like
like
the shit.
It's almost like it's recorded.
Is he still there?
yeah, he's still there. He's just like looking around a little bit more.
I'm gonna go invisible.
He just sits back down in the meantime.
Sneak up to him and whisper to him softly in his ear. We are not, and I repeat, we are not boring.
Oh God! Why?
You
Wait.
actually doing that?
Yes.
Wait.
Oh fuck!
Wait, where's Jen?
And he's got
Jen-
invisible, so we can't try to stop him.
So first of all, make a stealth
No.
check with advantage.
So where is the paladin?
But he suddenly poofs out of existence. So I'll
where's
be
the
like,
wizard gone?
get, what the fuck?
13. Wow. So you like sneak down, and he's like picking up his page, and like halfway down, all of a sudden there's like a couple of like stones that drop down. You make a little bit of noise. He, like looks up.
Try to see what he's reading.
Huh. Looks back down. You follow the rest of your way. As you look over his shoulder, the book that he is reading is literally just a set of black pages.
Fuck you. I fucking called it.
Yes. He's not reading anything, he's just looking at black pages because kind of like faking it at this point.
I mean, to be fair, when I said that, I did see you crack a small smile when I did it.
I know. Couldn't resist at that point.
Oh.
And as you like whisper in his ear, he like oh my god. Wait. You were here for that? You're kidding.
And I turn back visible.
Okay, then we all come out.
Oh my god.
Oh, let's see where this goes. Leave him to him. Leave
Yeah,
him
yeah.
to it. Leave him to it.
Wow.
Grabs the drumstick.
Did you bring the rest of the fuck bunch?
How much chicken have you got in there, Rose? Fucking hell.
Enough for the day.
Did you
A
bring
day? That's enough for a week.
Do you want another bit?
Some.
You all just hear the coin maker.
Yes, kind of.
Did you bring the rest of the fuck bunch or not?
No,
Please,
they're
please,
still at
please.
the city. I'm
Okay,
here for
so
personal gains.
it's not as bad as I thought. Then, for crying out loud, you really think I was that stupid? He just like gets up.
Yes, I think.
Ah, dear mother of God, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Hi there, coin maker.
Hello, Jedediah.
Hi. Well, I don't know. Hi there.
Hi. So, last time you told us about certain powers you could gain from joining your group of adventurers.
That is the thing, yes.
Okay. I need to find someone.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
Now you have my undivided attention.
Yes.
Quick, while he's distracted.
She's actually gone for about 2 years now.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't heard from her since.
She pretty?
We used to be in contact, but she hasn't sent anything the last 2 years.
Can we hear
Everyone
this, or are they
tells
out
me
there
she's
shot?
missing.
Not really. At this point, you'd be too far.
Okay, we'll just watch.
Everyone tells me she's missing, but I think they are bullshitting me.
Aw.
Skida, I give you 5 gold pieces if you hit his head.
10 points through the stomach. He just like looks at you and is like, "Come on, tell me, was she pretty? If you're going through
She
all
actually
this, and you're just like sitting down. You humans are all too easy, for crying out loud. So, went missing. Where? In the city? Outside of the city?
Should be outside of the city.
It's not necessarily my jurisdiction. You do realize that, right?
I was hoping you could get me in contact with some other people. Maybe.
Oh, I can get you in
Someone
contact. I can get you in contact with anyone.
Okay.
I will probably need a name though.
Okay. The name that I heard, and that probably is her real name, is Anna.
Just Anna or anything else?
If you are as good as you are, or as you pretend to be, Anna should be enough.
Ooh, spicy.
Okay.
You're talking to my ego. Screw you, it's working. Alright. 2 years ago, right?
About that.
Anything else? Or is that everything I have to work off of?
She was part of the Miserii.
Ah. A lot of characters gone missing there recently. You'd almost think it's a pattern.
She went missing a while ago.
Alright. I'll have a look.
Do we have to go also and make a deal with the coin maker? No, he's here.
I mean,
So who's next?
he technically doesn't know that we're there. He just thinks that Jedediah's there.
You hope that he doesn't know that you're there.
Yeah.
Well,
I
he
would've-
believes we're here. But he only knows for certain the Jed is.
Yeah, you don't.
But
But you don't know that. For all you know,
don't-
Jed told him.
Yeah.
we don't know what they're talking about. We have absolutely no idea what's going on. Even though I've written it down in my notes, but it's not included in what Sequita knows.
Mm-hmm. I know.
So, Frost, the demon,
Mm-hmm.
he's still on for the 8th of Balar?
He was on for the 5th, wasn't he?
Today.
Yeah, he was on for today. Outside in the mountain range or something. But the attack was the 8th of Balar.
Yes, you are completely correct. Good memory. I will give you that. Well, you will be very glad to know that he very safely made his trip.
Wait.
Good to know.
Where? Where?
Where is he?
And he's currently residing somewhere safe.
Oh, come on. Chetty. I can't give you all the answers.
I love this guy.
We hate him, but we love him.
I love to hate him. And hate to love him.
Yeah.
So, whenever you find some information about Anna, just send me a message.
I will make sure you find out.
I'd appreciate it if you keep the rest of the party out of this information.
Ooh. Well. This is definitely an interesting bit of drama. I was starting to think you people were boring, but god gosh, diggity darn it.
I repeat, we are not boring.
Yes, clearly. At least you aren't. Don't know about your little friends, though. Although I have heard Shadow's making some waves. I don't know if she's
Shadow
riding
is
them.
making waves.
Don't know if she's riding
she'll-
those waves, but these, you know. I don't need to
Waiting
know
for
everything.
she'll be writing something soon.
Do you know who she'll be meeting up in the sewers?
I have a vague idea.
Someone below you? Or another part of the organization?
In his eyes, everyone's below him. Come on.
And he just like gets up, comes really close. Jed, however much I appreciate your interests in my organization and my personal life, I can't just squander all the secrets. That would take the mystery out of it now, wouldn't it? At which point he like comes close enough and just like pats you on the cheek and sits back down.
Can I see Jed from here?
You can see him, you just have no idea what they're doing.
How far is he?
I think it was like about a couple, like, little...
I think it was a couple hundred feet
Yeah, a couple hundred
in this
feet.
cave.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's
indeed.
too far. Shit.
Yeah.
Thank you for the conversation.
Thank you for the
Take care.
conversation. Alright.
And I'll see you around. And
Sure.
just go back invisible and head off.
God damn, I need to learn that trick. Seems interesting.
Wait, you don't know this trick?
Still invisible. Wait, what?
Well, if I still need to learn it, then I would assume not.
But I was thinking that you would know this. Actually.
Clearly you thought wrong. Now, didn't you? I mean, come on. I can't be best at everything. I'm already best at being an asshole. What the hell do I need to be best at hiding
That's
myself
true.
for?
She's making a
Why
point.
would I want anyone to miss out on this splendor and grand visage?
You sound a lot like
Second
Ryan.
good point.
Yes. Perhaps you should take a look in the mirror and see another friend of mine, Rayu. Also has an inflated ego.
The difference between Ryu and me is that mine is justified.
It's not wrong.
Okay.
Wow.
Guess you won't see me around then.
I mean, kind of difficult if you're invisible.
I know.
Learn
See you in
tricks,
an
right,
hour.
bitch.
He just like picks up his book again, like kind of opens up a couple of pages, realizes, oh wait, I don't need to do this anymore. Just closes it and just like sits back.
And I walk off.
Okay.
So who's
Just like-
next?
I don't know. Is anyone next?
I'm just gonna fire an arrow at him.
10 gold,
No,
10 gold pieces if you shoot him.
then he's too far away. I'd
Okay.
be rolling.
So
I'd be rolling with a disadvantage here.
you have disadvantage, but you have advantage because you're hidden from it. It's a straight roll.
Disadvantage because of the range. Advantage because hidden.
Yes.
So I wouldn't get elven accuracy.
No, you would not.
Nope.
Nice try, though.
But if I cast Zephyr Strike,
Then you would get advantage again because I rule that it's not just a straight roll at that point. Homebrew rules.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
That would be funny though. I'm not gonna do that. It would be hilarious to peg him right in the head at 200 meters. But knowing him, he probably from that distance, the arrow would take a while to reach there. He'd see it coming and just bamf out. He's too much of an asshole to be allowed to get sniped like that.
Make an attack roll.
I'm not doing it though.
Oh wait, you're not shooting him?
No, it,
Oh,
was just,
okay.
it was just a funny thought.
Okay, I thought you were actually shooting him.
No. But just shits and giggles. If I was going to, I'm just going to do this just to see what would happen if I did.
Hell.
So what's using all that? It would have only been at like 21 or anything. That was for shits and giggles.
Okay. So yeah, so Jed returns. He's just sitting there looking over the lens.
Can
Is Jed visible again?
I don't know, is he?
Nope.
No.
Not yet.
Can we tell that he's
But
come
I
back?
speak to you in a whispering voice. Boo.
I'm a go.
Have a nice chat, Jedediah.
Yes.
I have a bullshit point for that.
Unfortunately, the frost demon is not coming here, and he's already safe for the 8th of Belar. That's still going on.
Figured that out.
Yeah, I was just asking it. He seemed hard to read, but why would he lie to us? We already know so much.
He
Does
is
Sequita believe that
the
he's telling us everything? Because he was there for a while.
I don't know. We talked
ma-
about his black pages of the book.
God damn it! It was not a real book.
It was not a real
See, I
book.
told you.
Sakura, make an insight check. Jed, make a deception or persuasion check depending on what you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mine's a
Oh,
plus
shit,
2. I like that.
So,
Both from a 2.
yeah. Jed is as bad at telling a story as Sequita is at reading them, apparently.
Mine's higher.
Yeah, I know. Sequita's a little better. I mean,
It's almost a nat 20 as well.
what he's telling you is seemingly true, but he is indeed... You do get a sense that indeed there's, like, small portions of the conversation that he's, like, omitting.
We don't have.
I won't probe him for now, though. I'll
Okay.
wait until later.
Fine.
Okay.
We don't have secrets for each other in this group.
You say that, but I mean...
That's so funny that you think that, and so cute that you think that.
Yeah, no, I have no secrets at all, honestly.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, definitely.
What you see is what you get. I'm just, a bitch with a bow.
And the coin maker has an ID.
He has an
will
ID?
meet Shiloh,
Oh, idea. Sorry.
but he idea, but he didn't divulge any more information.
Typical.
So, should we hunt for wolves?
Rolls.
Probably not, because I'm already out of spell slots.
Hunt for wolves.
Hunt for wolves.
When do you have a spell slots? Do you only have 2?
2 second levels,
Right.
and I mage armored myself, so I only have 3 first level slots left.
Right.
It's your call. What do you want to do?
Let's hunt for wolves.
I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's hunt for wolves.
All
The
right.
rest of us are all fully equipped, so we should be here.
Yeah.
Should be fine.
All right. Cool. But that seems like a nice stopping point for now.
No.
Seeing as, the wolf thing probably will take a little bit. So we will do that next time. After this very juicy tidbit of information. We'll finally have combat again. Jeez. Or actually, I don't know. You might not have combat. For all I know. You just talk about it.
Depends on the wolves.
just talk to the wolves, and you're just like, you are going to stop what you're doing right now, mister.
Go home now.
I'm going to use my expertise in animal handling just to make them fuck off.
Yes, exactly.
I don't actually have expertise, but I do have proficiency.
Oh, nice. That might come in handy. You don't know that. But anyway, with that, next week we will be apparently hunting a couple of wolves, and we will be figuring out what you're doing with all of this newfangled information.
Oh, boy.
I love playing assholes. God damn it. I'm having way too much fun with this character.
Playing assholes.
Yeah. You don't know that. But anyway, with that, we will continue this next week. But until then, I don't know. I'm really bad at outros. So see you guys
Join
next
our
time.
Discord and our Twitter and our YouTube and everything else.
And donate to my PayPal specifically.
Just send him chicken to his PO box.
Ooh, yeah. just send me chicken drums in my PO box. We can put the address like right here.
Click on the link in the download and
Yeah. Okay. This is why I don't do outros.
and you
Bye.
could borrow mine.
What?
The recap one I always put at the end of the recap.
Oh. But that, my friends, is the story for another time. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.